fortunate to have from University Hospital some outstanding people, and they're going to tell a little bit about their careers, and then we have the question and answering period. So I'm going to turn it over to you guys.
I'm Lori Haves, and I'm from the radiology department.
I'm Candace, and I'm also from the radiology department.
Jennifer Kidd from Human Resources.
Tamara Schutz from the laboratory.
Owen Twig, also from the laboratory.
Stephanie Nixon, I also work in the laboratory.
And I'm Jared Collins, I'm from the Environmental Services Department.
STRIVE stands for Students Taking a Renewed Interest in the Value of Education. A lot of our students that are chosen by each teen counselor in the building. They nominate 4 to 5 students, seniors who are experiencing some type of difficulties with finding their way towards graduation, whether it's attendance, whether it's grades in the classroom, or some behavior type things. And this program kind of provides them a platform of being involved in a program in school, as well as meeting with different people in the community that have similar experiences as them, and try to give them sound advice on how to proceed once they finish their graduation here from Elyria High School.
What I like about the STRIVE program is a chance for the community leaders and community employers to come and talk to students and let the students know how they got started. And it's amazing how the similarities.
I said it's amazing to see, the kids paying attention and perk up when they hear people talk about situations that were very similar to a lot of the things that they're facing in their lives right now. And the kids, I think, have a lot of hope. We started with this group back in the fall, and you see a lot of changes in the kids during the course of the year, and they look forward and excited to coming and hearing the different speakers. And it's always nice to meet with them to get their perspective on what they just heard from the people who came in.
And STRIVE is a program sponsored by a Rotary. The Elyria High STRIVE is sponsored by Elyria Rotary, and I think this is about maybe the 5th year that we've been involved. So this is an amazing thing, and it seems like to me, Elyria Rotary is especially happy to be involved with this.
Today's presenters were representatives of university hospitals, and they brought in different people from different departments within the hospital. We had different lab personnel, we had x-ray and radiology staff, as well as people from the lab and human resources that kind of came in and gave their backgrounds of how they got into their jobs, as well as things that they needed to do to achieve that job, and about the opportunities that university hospitals provides their employees to advance once they're employed there.
Some of the other places that was involved this year is Lorain County JVS Superintendent Dr. Faircloth, Frank Whitfield from the Urban League. We also had the construction trade where Mark Scalinger brought a team of people. So that's how we get started, bringing different groups of people in, sharing their lives and how they got started. Elyria Rotary is very proud to be working with Elyria High because Elyria High does a fantastic job. Shane and the superintendent does a fantastic job arranging speakers to come to participate with this program.
When I was first invited to STRIVE, my first thoughts, I didn't really know what it was about, but Ms. Kirsch told me it was helping students, basically kind of an encouragement type thing. And I kind of needed that because I was kind of down and out, so I was loving to come. My favorite parts about being involved with STRIVE are the group is the opportunities, the different people you meet, the stories, because you find people that are just like you and go through the same stuff you do, but yet they're still successful, so I thought that was really cool.
The best part about being in STRIVE is all the new people we get to meet, all the new experiences that we find out that are in our area. Finding out our new things we can achieve, job opportunities. My favorite group of presenters would be guys that did construction for some of the buildings around here. I believe they built half of the school. They did some of the major playing places where I think the Cavs play. STRIVE made me open up my eyes and see that even though we might see ourselves in a place that's hard right now, that as long as we try, we can always get to where we want to be.
I honestly think it's a good opportunity for kids to actually
come to school, learn about different careers, know that there's an opportunity for scholarships and there's like big opportunities out there for kids that can be more when they're out of high school. The person that brought the most impact towards me was Mr. Faircloth, for the simple fact of he knows what it's like to go through so many hard things and learn how to cope with them and learn how to overcome them to be a bigger and successful person. The changes I made being a part of this program was working so much harder, because I realized without a high school diploma, without high school education, that you literally go nowhere. You could be working in fast food for the rest of your life and not accomplish any goals that you had set.
My favorite part about being involved in STRIVE is the fact that it gives me the opportunities to kind of figure out what I want to do with myself after graduation, after I get out of high school. It kind of gives me some sort of idea of what I want to do, what kind of career I want to go into. I've had the chance to research and get to talk to some of the career choices that have came in, like the hospitals and stuff like that, and the construction workers, and all of them sound really interesting, so I really like that. The speaker this year that had the most impact on me is probably Mr. Faircloth from JVS, probably because the way we grew up was similar, and just to see the fact that he made it out of the situation that he was in was kind of inspiring to me. So it kind of made me want to be a better person as well and not let my past define my future. Before STRIVE, I wasn't really doing my work. I'd come to school often, but mostly I'd just sleep. But it made me realize that just not doing anything isn't going to get me anywhere. So I started to buckle down, started to get my work turned in, got all my missing work to my teachers, had some meetings with my teachers, and got my grades up. So it kind of made me want to be a better person, so that way I'd graduate high school.